Breaking news now. The Texas Rangers are investigating an overnight shootout between a suspect and Longview police. Just before midnight, officers were called to the 2800 block of McCain Road. Someone reported gunshots in the area. When officers got there, they say the suspect opened fire, hitting a patrol unit. One of the officers shot the unidentified suspect, who was then taken to a hospital by firefighters.
We're told those injuries are thought to be non-life threatening at this point. This information is just coming in, and we'll update you as soon as we can confirm more. Now, they're asking anyone with information to call Longview Police at the number here on your screen or contact Gregg County Crime Stoppers.